Hello and welcome back to the Novelist. Let's jump right in, shall we? The name of this chapter is The Bottle. Let's see, Linda and Tommy did something. We're getting worried. Okay. About Dan. Worried about Dan. I mean, I've been doing stuff with Dan to get his book done, right? Like, that's been good, yeah? We'll see. I'm interested to see how this chapter plays out. Town list. Go to library. Out of books again. Check community board for babysitters. Swing by the Wild. New movie playing. It must be a theater. Drop by Dr. Walker's. Call ahead. Okay. So just a list of things to do in the city. Must be for Linda. I always forget to check the corner. I can't point at the corner, but I always forget to check the corner to see what's going on. Assembly time approximately 3 hours. Wow, that's a lot. Required tools: Phillips screwdriver, soft-faced hammer, half-inch wrench, socket recommended, and a 7/64" hex key. I seriously hope that they have the tools here because I think they're like out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's explore Tommy's memories and see what he's got going on. Okay. Where are you at? I know that there's like a sound playing that I'm supposed to somehow follow, but I'm really bad at it, so...
Buddy promised.
If he doesn't do it, I'll help you, honey.
Oh. Dad's not there for him again. Sorry, kiddo, but he can't be there all the time. Yeah, see? He's sad again. It's just the same thing with him. When I choose him or a compromise with him, he's like all happy-go-lucky for the next 3 weeks, and then whenever I don't, he's depressed. Gotta learn the give and take game. Trash bags, aspirin, salad dressing, beer case, popcorn, Ogburn, and bread. What is Ogburn? Am I reading that? I've never heard of Ogburn before. Is that a name for something? Interesting. Another Tommy clue. He's pissed because Dad's writing. Is that beer? Oh, I wonder if that's beer. Yeah, Tommy's not happy because Dad rides all the time. Is Daddy too sad to put together my car? So he wants to put the car together. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting.
I'm fine.
Oh, yeah. See, there's a bottle. He's drinking.
Why don't you stop at 2?
Yeah, because he wants to get wasted. Here we go.
We've been back from camping for 3 days, and I'm still buzzing. Before we left, I did some research and found 2 great hikes, and I put together enough food for us to cook every meal with a real fire instead of having to worry about hiking back to the car or going into Primeville for supplies. It was just what I needed. Sleeping under the stars, swimming in the lake, exploring new trails, even drinking a few beers by the campfire. Not a soul around but us.
So she was really happy about the camping trip. That's good. I hope that Dan enjoyed himself. I mean, yeah, he got his compromise, but I don't know. Maybe I should have done Tommy as a compromise because Dan wanted to go camping too.
Barb, I know I wrote yesterday, but I need your advice. I think Dan's drinking too much.
Yep.
And before you start to worry, let me say he's not an alcoholic. It's just because of the pressure he's under trying to finish the book.
Yeah, because
but you know
Tommy
Dan's
had the
never
picture
exactly
as well.
been a health nut. He isn't gaining weight yet, though even that's just because alcohol kills his appetite. So he's hardly eating at night, which is another problem altogether. I don't think he sees what he's doing to himself, and I don't know how to break through to him about this. Sometimes I just want to say it's not like I have to get drunk to paint, but I know that's not the most mature way to handle it. Sorry for dumping all this on you. I just wanted to get it off my chest. Do you have any advice about how to talk to him?
Okay, yeah, so see, she's calling him a drunk there, and if we go into
Daddy.
here, you can plainly see there is a bottle on that thing. Can we get a... No, that's not gonna be it. Okay, whatever. Point is, there is most definitely a bottle there. His jogging shoes are right there. He just has to make the effort. Okay, so she... It would make her happy if he went jogging. That's great. Okay, let's explore the memories. So she's being entirely selfless. I mean, that's a valid.
Just got back from the trip. Or trips, I should say. Once I got it in my head that a night on the beach would be good for the stress, I was able to talk Linda and Tommy into knocking a day off the big trip to do the bonfire anyway. Turned out to be a good idea. Spending the evening on the beach reminded me of a church retreat we did back in 7th grade. The smell of the bonfire gave me such a strong memory of a crush I had on Jenny something. Or was it Jennifer? I can't remember. But I do remember those flushed schoolboy emotions. I think I can use those for the scene at the dance.
Writing inspiration because of an old crush. Now, I did notice something, but I'm gonna get rid of this annoying whirring first, and then we'll get into that. So, let's see what this is about. Oh, he stubbed his toe. Well, if you weren't drinking so much... I mean, it's at his typewriter. What does it say? Whiskey. Straight up whiskey. Okay. Good job, Dan. Anyways, so yeah, there was something that I noticed is... And I don't know if this is a limitation of the system, but... You know, Dan was talking about how he had a good time at, like, the bonfire, but he didn't mention anything about going out to camp. Like, you know, he mentioned that they went on the big trip, but he didn't mention that he had, like, a good time. And, like, she did the same thing. She wasn't like, oh, yeah, I'm glad that we got to go out on 2 trips. You know, I don't know. Just thought it was interesting. They don't do, like, a lot of crossover stuff.
Alan, hey man, this is gonna sound odd, but I could use some advice. I'm in hot water here because, well, I've been drinking more lately.
Even he knows he's been drinking.
There's just no good way to write that. I mean, I used to drink and write all the time in school. You remember that, right? I guess I got away from it when we got married, and definitely after Tommy came along. But he's in bed by 8:30
You
every
should
night
have said
now.
when I got married.
And let me be clear.
That's creepy.
I'm not blacking out or driving drunk. You know I'd never do something like that. I just have a few drinks while I'm working, safe and sound in the house. A writer who drinks isn't exactly unheard of. Wow, could I sound more defensive? But here's the hell of it. It's working. It's brought back that college hunger, that energy, and in the last week or two, the book's just singing. I don't even know what I'm asking here. Maybe I just wanted to start the conversation. If you get a chance, give me a call.
Maybe I need to start drinking when I write. Good for those college papers. Too much daddy juice. That is the best way to say that dad drinks too much. Too much daddy juice. Okay. Pour a bourbon and work on the apartment scene. No, I'm not gonna feed your drinking habit. You could write a book without drinking. You were doing it all summer. So actually, we're not gonna do Dan. I lied. I was gonna try to do this as even as possible and, you know, compromise with everybody equally, but I'm gonna do Dan a solid, and I'm gonna save his marriage. We are gonna focus on Tommy first, because I think it's important for this one. And then we're gonna go find his jogging shoes, and we are most definitely gonna do the compromise for Linda, because I think that will have the best outcome. I don't want to encourage Dan to drink. I don't agree with that. So, there is a journal here, which I'm going to read. K. Williams, May 19th. I have decided, and I am sure of my decision. I do not know which is right or wrong, only that my choice is my own, which it's not, because I definitely influenced your choice. It took 3 days alone, letting whatever calming influence is here, for I am sure there is something, guide my thoughts. Wait. Only that my choice is my own, but some calming influence here made my choice. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, I thought about Jay and talked with Jay in my mind, and I know that this is right. I cannot think about the path not taken, only the one ahead. Yeah, I think he's gonna... Yeah, he's unstable. Somebody needs to get that man some help. Bad. There are... Yeah. Jogging shoes. Okay. There's gotta be another diary. I have to know what happens to him. Does he take the plunge? Or not? Or did he stay in a different room? Oh, this is gonna so bug me. Okay, I read that one. In the kitchen? Don't leave me hanging like this, bro. Don't. No. Okay, that's just wrong. Okay, hang on. Did I check the studio? Yep. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna leave me hanging. Alright. Well, find out next time. Did he take the plunge or is he still alive? This is bogus. Okay. And what's supposed to Dan had a moment of clarity when he saw Tommy's pedal car lying half-assembled on the floor and realized that it had been a week since he'd done any work on it. He was ashamed that his constant hangovers had kept him from making us unhappy, so he got to work and finished the pedal car the very next morning. Tommy was overjoyed, and he rode it in the yard for hours. Good man. Good man. And he doesn't feel bad about it, because he did the right thing. Some of Linda's message finally got through to Dan. He didn't like the idea of jogging, but he agreed to run 2 days a week. He didn't enjoy it, though. He was out of shape, and sometimes while running, he got so stressed that he wasn't riding that he would cut his run short to get back to work. Still, I mean, he's making progress. Dan put all the alcohol back in the kitchen cabinet and promised to stay dry on work days, but he had a hard time focusing while he adjusted to riding sober again. He spent a couple of evenings staring at a blank piece of paper, and he never told anyone how hard it was not to sneak down to the kitchen for a drink those first few nights. But you broke your addiction. Good job, Dan. Good job. I think that was the most successful compromise. Alright, guys. We are going to cut it off there. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments below, or leave a thumbs up, or even subscribe. But that is it for now, and I hope to see you next time.